We adore you, Matt Davis.
Thank you, Miss Lynn. Good to see you.
Always great
Thanks,
to see you. Okay, so we'll keep you updated there. It's all about in the garden. You know, if you just got the spray and grow, how pretty would these be in your garden?
Gorgeous.
You're really making your neighbors jealous,
We're
Matt.
knocking it up, kicking it, notching it, something.
The whole thing.
Yes.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Lynn.
All right, speaking of kicking it out and notching it, I'm really having something from Sun Joe that's going to make your life that much easier. And boy, I know this has been very popular at our original HSN price. This is a sprayer, a continuous sprayer. So think about fertilizing, think about all the things even our spray and grow we just had a minute ago. We got the big daddy here. So we're gonna talk about this wonderful sale price today that we're offering for the first time at $34.95. So we have all of our home and garden experts joining us throughout the day today. Bobby Milliken is also one of those. So great to see you, Bobby.
Nice to see you. Hi.
Happy summer, my friend.
We almost kind of did some offsetting coral sand. I don't know what
You might have to go take a step on our seat on our little patio furniture over there.
I like it.
Deb's going to be in that color too.
Deb, we got it all. It's like, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just tuning in. We just had spray and grow.
Yes, great
it's
product.
that time of the year.
It
Fertilizer, pesticides, things of that nature. Now, Sun Joe is a leader, right? When it comes to outside amazing gardening accessories. And what
we are, thank you. Yeah, we've been in the business over 15 years, so we are celebrating our 5-year anniversary with you right here at HSN. So we stand behind all of our products. You may be familiar with us from our Guy in the Garden shows, our snow blowers, our weed whackers, our cutters, like all the things. And now what I'm bringing to you tonight is one of my top 5 fave items. It is a sprayer. It's a garden sprayer. Some say a chemical sprayer because you can literally put almost any chemical that you would need in or outside the house into the sprayer. Let me show you how easy it is to work. First of all, you don't need to have this tethered to anything. It's not plugged in. This is a battery operated, built-in battery operated, by the way, rechargeable unit, okay? You're just gonna touch the button like that and it's instant on. You've got your wand right here, and I've only got one plant to demo with out here, Lynn, but so I'm gonna be spraying this one all night long. But you can see the first thing you can tell is the wand is nice and long. You've got a 20-inch wand, and you've got full control over your spray. Right here at the tip, there's a little nozzle, so you can fine tune it. And of course, I'm gonna have to clean up all this water. I know, the set's already telling me, Bobby, come on now. But I can do a jet spray, or I can get a nice fan spray. You know, some of our plants inside the house, they require a delicate spray, okay?
Right.
But maybe you're not doing the plants. Just think of as you're watching this presentation, I want you to think to yourself, okay, Bobby, where would I use that? Well, where would you use it? Where could you not? You can use it inside the house on your tile in the shower. You can use it outside your house on your windows. You can put the blue stuff in there. I use this on a monthly basis. I put bleach mixture, 50% bleach, 50% water, and I do my white picket fence. So we got the white, you know, old school white picket fence. It gets a little bit mossy, dirty.
Sure.
Hit it with this, and it just drips off.
Melts away.
Yeah, it just melts away.
How about your summer patio furniture that you're just taking out right now? Think about it. What's it look like, right?
What could it look like?
What could it look like? And speaking of saving time, oh my goodness, when you would normally be wiping it down by hand, all the, you know, the pull chairs or whatever it might be. This is continuous spray, right?
Yeah, you're gonna save both time and money. Which do we want to talk about first, time or money?
Let's do it. Well, they're both important.
They're both. All right, let's do time. Let's go to this negative demo, because this is kind of the old school, what you may have seen. And with this, you can see the first thing I'm doing wrong is I'm bending over, which we shouldn't have to do. Then you have to do the old pump, and then it's kind of dribbling out. I hit the, like, is it even coming out? A little bit's coming out right there. So my point is this, you have to buy this and pump and pump and pump, and you're getting like very little spray. So we're trying to say, all right, let's get rid of that guy. Let's go to something that is lightweight. You can see I can pick this up with one finger. It's not heavy. I don't know the weight on it. I think it's like 3 pounds. You've got a 3-watt motor, 4-volt lithium built-in battery inside, and then you've got a nice, by the way, Lynn, we upgraded this. Last year we only had the 1 gallon. This is double the size. So you've got a 2-gallon tank. It is translucent, so you can easily see the measurements. We've got your cup right here. This is a 3.4 fluid ounce cup. You put your favorite, you know, liquid or whatever it is and mix it. So the saving money is this. Now you can like buy in bulk, or you don't have to buy things that have the nozzle. What I mean by that is I just bought this before. I think this was $25 to $30. Don't quote me. It's expensive. And the reason why something like this is so expensive is because you're paying for this nozzle that you have to, you know, hopefully you don't break it. It goes together. And every time you buy the bottle, guess what? You're buying the nozzle too. With this, you buy this one time. You have the nozzle for the life, and you can use it over and over and over again. And while I'm showing you the nozzle again, 20 inches on the wand, and then look, Lynn, 40 inches on the
that's
cord. So you
great.
have a really nice reach, a lot of control and versatility with this item.
And a strap, so if you want to, again, if you're fertilizing, you know, whatever the garden,
Boom.
right?
Strap,
the strap
look at
on
that.
there, take the weight off.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Yep.
Bobby, did we mention it's $20 off today?
Is it really? Oh.
It's or actually it's $15 off. It's normally $59, right? Yeah, $59.95, $34.95, best price we've ever offered. And we also have available on 3 monthly flex payments. My mind's going a million places. Like if you have a housekeeping company or something, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine for all the windows, for sliding glass windows, even just for your car? You know, sometimes it doesn't even matter if you take it through the car, you know, car wash, and you can't get the crud off your windshields and all of that. Boom, this is going to be that power because you can adjust it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk to me about battery and how do I go ahead? I know you said it comes on just any regular USB.
If we take a look at the one by your hand, you see it's got a USB charger included.
So it comes with it.
Everything comes with it. The cup comes with it, the wand, the trigger assembly, the shoulder attachment, there's your charger, there's your USB charger. So you give it about 3 to 4 hours charge, you're gonna get 4 hours of runtime. You're gonna have to probably refill the tank before you run out of battery. So you don't have to worry about that. So there's old school sprayers like I just showed you, and this is really the new school. This is kind of the more smarter, economical way to do things because you're saving your back, you're saving time, you're saving energy, and think about all the different things you can put in here. I've got, I just brought things to remind me to tell you all the things. If you've got little ones, fur babies at home, you got cats or dogs, they always make those stains. You could put your stain stuff in here to remove that. You could do your all-purpose cleaner in your sprayer. You could do your insects. Okay, you got those ants on the ground, get rid of them. You got those pest nests up high, you can blast them with the wand because you've got that attachment. Again, this one, the bleach mixture, that's my favorite to use on the fence. So those are just some of the ideas because I know as you're tuning in, you're like, how would I use that? How would that be beneficial to me? And that's my goal here is to make your life easier with some of our tools from Sunjoe, and that's what we do best. Make it easier, make it simple, make it affordable, and give you power too.
Absolutely, like our spray and grow that we had earlier, right? Think about it, because we have one other, like your plant growing things you could put in there. Really, the sky is the limit, but it is you said let's save money, all right? Let's save time. All right, let's talk about saving money. First off, $59.99 is an excellent value, especially when we're talking Sunjoe. This is that time of the year in the garden. We want to make life easier. I love the fact you don't have to bend down. I love the fact that you have the different speeds on here. So even on your outdoor plants that they might be a little bit more gentle that you requires, like orchids that we were talking about, you're able to do that, or it can be quite powerful.
Yeah, again, if you want a delicate spray, you just want to kind of do a light mist, you could do that. If you want to put your weed killer in here and then blast it, you can, again, turn it to the jet spray, and you can see how powerful that is to get nice and down to the ground and get rid of those. You know, that way you're not bending over, you're not picking up the weeds, you're just using the chemical, whatever you use. We're not trying to say switch what you're using, keep using what you're using, but now you can mix it in our tank, and then you can get kind of more for your buck.
And
more
you
bang
just push
for your
the
buck.
nozzle, that's
you
it.
Just push,
that's all you do.
And then look at this, you have control here to go back to the spray, and then up here, you can even lock it. So look at this, you can lock it in, so you're not having to hold your thumb down. Look, Ma, no hands, it's just going by itself till you want to unlock it. And then has a nice place here that you can lock it into. So you could even carry it like this if you want to go around and kind of go do your garden, do your lawn, again, the pests, whatever it is. Again, or you could take this inside, use it on your grout and your shower as more of a cleaning. Guy Van does this. He puts the blue stuff in, hits all his outside windows, and then just squeegees them off, and then he's one and done, clean.
And it looks like $1 million. That's the beauty.
Exactly.
You know, I'm thinking too, the weeds, how you get the weeds in between the cracks in your driveway or maybe on your sidewalk, and it's so hard. You're sitting there constantly squirting, trying to get rid of them because they're too hard to go in and actually pick them out from the root. This would be ideal for that. The more you think about it, the more amazing ideas you're going to come up with. So if you are just tuning in, one of the best prices we've ever offered from Sunjoe, and you can please go online, read the reviews. They have such amazing reviews. It's a company that stands behind everything. Whatever you may be using, you can just go ahead and dilute it, right?
Please,
if you have one of these.
Please stop doing the pumping. Please stop, wasting your time and your energy on the pumping, and then also please stop rebuying these old things that come with the nozzle. And it's just, the garden sprayer is one of the items that you're going to get use of all year round, so it makes sense to get it now at this value. Absolutely.